Sun is out. It is a Tuesday morning. We're on the way to 86 degrees today. Do kids at East Pike Elementary get out on the playground when it's 86 degrees outside, Christina?
They do.
They do?
They do look for shade.
Yeah.
After a few minutes, we always know.
Good plan. All right, in the studio with us this morning is Christina Gromley and Ashley Rosendale or Rosedale?
Yeah.
Okay, good to meet you both. From East Pike Elementary School, our visit presented by Marcus and Mack. Voted the best law firm and the best personal injury law year 4 years in a row in the Best of Indiana County contest. You can visit them online at marcusandmack.com. You know, Christina, there are plenty of comedians who make big, long routines out of the fact of the playgrounds that they were on when they were kids and how dangerous they were. It's not that way with playgrounds anymore. I think that the playground industry, if you want to call it that, has really upped its game. And the kids can now play games and much more safely than in the past. So let's talk about the early childhood playground at East Pike. What is that?
Yeah, so our current playground is about 30 years old from what we can gather. And we have noticed kids who are coming into kindergarten are coming with less social interaction, fine motor skills with their hands, gross motor. And our hope is that we can update our playground so that it has more for the kids to do that would benefit them. I know, as you mentioned, play has decreased in schools drastically, and we feel really strongly about play and that kids are learning by playing. And playgrounds have changed. There's no more hot slides that are metal in the summer. And even our current playground, it's just older, and we would like it to be able to meet our needs better. We also have life skills and autistic support students in our building to make it more inclusive for them so that everybody can play.
Yeah. Ashley, it's interesting the way that Christina put that because one of the findings in the report by the American Pediatrics Association was that the social aspect of playground is every bit as important as the physical aspect, and they said it also helps learning. They need at least 20 minutes every couple of hours in order to make their classroom learning more effective by being away from it a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, just sitting on a swing and swinging, individually, that's not going to be your social interaction of the day. You're really just swinging on your own. We want to create a space, obviously with swings, but we want to create like a community space. And what we're calling it is our tiny town. And since we have such a wonderful town, go ahead.
We came up with this idea when we were trying to think of one of our fundraisers. Part of the playground that we were replacing is monkey bars and climbing because it's a little too big for our students that are currently using that playground. So we decided to call it It's a Wonderful Tiny Town.
It's a wonderful tiny
yeah,
town.
so to honor our great town, we love our town, and we want our kids to be able to experience that.
Yeah, so our vision is small little buildings and like a market and a drive-through, and so kids can interact in that way and pretend and use their imagination and just work together. We want to put like a surface that they can ride tricycles on. You would be so surprised how many students are unable to pedal a bike.
Oh, yeah.
And at 5 and 6. So just helping that with that gross motor. So having this our vision is these little tiny buildings and playstations that they can drive through and create.
Yeah. Now you're holding a flyer in your hand, right? Right. Could you hand that to Christina and she can hold it up. We'll go really high tech here and show our Facebook viewers.
Yes. So
There
it's a
you
wonderful
go.
tiny town.
Yeah.
Is our
I
playground.
like it. That's
Yeah,
such a great
thank you.
concept.
We're really
So
excited.
how do we make it happen?
So we've done a couple of different things. We have had buildings sponsored. 2 of our buildings so far have been sponsored. One,
2 of the little tiny things are.
yeah. So we had a business in town that has sponsored one of the buildings, and a family of a former East Pike nurse is going to sponsor like the doctor's office.
Oh, nice.
And then we really wanted this to be a community hub where people in the community could use this. It would remind them of town. So we came up with the It's a Wonderful Tiny Town like sponsor levels where we will have a sign on the playground that will include everyone that donates to the playground project.
So you don't have to, we're not looking for everyone to fund, those big giant
Yeah.
like stations, because that's a lot.
Mhm.
If you can, that's amazing. But everything that any little thing that it will add up. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So how do people get involved and become a part of this?
So a couple of things. We have a Facebook page, the East Pike Inclusive Playground page. We have the information on there of how to donate. They can donate through our foundation, the Indiana Area Education Foundation. And we also have several fundraisers that we're currently running. Like today, if you need lunch or dinner, Jersey Mike's is 20%. They're giving 20% to our project if you show the flyer.
This is their first community fundraiser they have opened
yeah.
this up to. Yeah. So we're really excited to be a
Nice.
part of that.
Yeah.
So we're doing that.
So if you show the flyer, so how do people show the flyer? Is there a QR code or?
We have the picture on our Facebook.
Okay.
And we can share it with you as well.
Okay.
If you'd be interested. And that way they can show it. 20% comes to the playground. And then we also partnered with Sit and Stay. She has a select drink menu where $1 from each drink will be donated back to the
That's
playground.
at 3rd and Philadelphia Street.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're really cute. We got them some playground themes. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice.
And I think one of the most fun things we're doing to wind down the end of the school year, we are having a blow-up costume race. So teachers have volunteered to get into those giant blow-up costumes. And so we're going to do a penny wars this week. So kids are going to come down and vote for who they think would be the fastest, and they have no idea who is going to be in the costumes.
Oh.
They're
So
very excited.
we're really excited because we want the kids to be involved.
Yeah.
Every penny is going to our new playground. So they're really vested in
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Super.
And,
We're really excited.
the wonderful thing about it is this is we're talking about kids that are currently at East Pike, but these are the sorts of things that they last for years.
Yeah.
And because of that, it affects kids who aren't even born yet.
Oh, yeah. Like, think that our current playground, which is still a nice structure, is over 30 years old. So, I mean, if you went through East Pike, you most likely swang on those.
Yeah.
So we're hoping this is for years to come. And East Pike School is unique because this is where all the soccer is. So so many families are on the grounds in the evenings and on the weekends. So it'd be wonderful for them to be able to use it as well.
Yeah. So when we think about the East Pike Playground, are we talking the old style wooden structures with bark that you're landing in, or is it the rubberized surface that is more friendly to them?
Well, yes, it will be rubber surfacing so that it's inclusive, because we have had students, in wheelchairs or a variety of needs, and the wood chips are just not.
Sure.
So we currently have wood
Friendly.
chips on our front playground. But that's our goal is to change it.
Yeah.
And you can go outside a lot more because it's not like wet and soft.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
and
we're
you're
hoping for
not
that
going
as
to come
well.
in dirty either.
I know.
Yes.
So even on those days, it's
Yeah.
it's just wet. We can play outside more.
Yeah. That's important, especially. We're talking early childhood here, which is grade.
So we're a primary building, pre-K to 3, where any of the students will be able to use it, but mostly geared toward like pre-K, kindergarten, first grade would
Really
get the
young
most.
kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
So basically ages 3 to 7 would be the biggest.
But I
Yeah.
can't imagine second graders and third graders not wanting to do all the things.
Sure.
Because, they're still kids.
Yeah.
We think they're big kids because they're the biggest in our building, but they're just,
Sure, absolutely. It's fascinating to me when we think about it that these young children coming out of the COVID years, which are now, it's hard to believe, but they're 5 years in the past. So these kids really didn't experience what everybody else did when we went through the COVID pandemic, but they experienced the effects of it. People were different coming out of the pandemic, and the way that they raised the kids, the care that they raised their kids with, that changes as well, and that changes the dynamic of a kid having the opportunity to do social interactions, to play with each other. There's a lot more isolation of children these days.
we're really seeing that.
And technology.
Yeah, technology.
We're really good with
is-
our our thumbs and our fingers, but with everything else, we see a lot of delays.
Yeah. All right, so Jersey Mike's today.
Jersey
Yes.
Mike's today.
Sit and
Sit and stay for the next 2 weeks.
Okay.
And everything else you can find us on Facebook.
Find them on Facebook
Yes.
and see what you can do to help and make this a reality.
And we're going to be running all summer, and next year this is a project that won't be completed quickly.
Uh-huh.
And we're reaching out to so many, organizations in our community, which is amazing. We're so excited that a lot of others are excited about it as well.
Is it one of those things where you want to achieve a certain funding level before you start purchasing and installing and making
Yes.
sure that everything is the way that you want it, that you can get what you want according to the designs that you have in mind?
Yes. So
Yeah.
the first phase will be the tiny town area.
Uh-huh.
That will be our first goal, and it does cost around $115,000 to replace that area and add the surfacing.
Uh-huh.
And then we will try to replace our main structure and include surfacing there as well.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah.
There's a lot of funding to be raised,
Mhm.
and now's the time that folks can jump on board and make it happen.
Yeah.
All
We
right.
would love that.
The Facebook page again is what?
East Pike Inclusive Playground.
East Pike Inclusive Playground on Facebook. Beautiful.
I know it's linked to our district website as well, or webpage, or Facebook page. Yeah,
It is?
yeah, it should
Okay.
be as linked as well. Yeah.
Cool. All right. So we're set up. Let's see if we can't make it happen. It is Indiana in the Morning. It's WCCS. Thanks, folks, for coming in.
Thank you
Thanks
so
for
much.
inviting
We
us.
appreciate it. It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS, 101.1 FM